everybody. Welcome to Launch Day. Yay. This is the day that we are launching our amazing book that has been greatly anticipated. And the name of the book is Real Estate Investing for Women, Expert Conversations to Increase Wealth and Happiness the Blissful Way. And because today is launch day, you can get the book on Amazon for just $1. And that's just for today. I am so excited to bring this book out into the world because the authors that have participated and contributed are just amazing people. They live blissful lives themselves. They're experts in their fields, and they really are doing the thing that they're talking about. So much of the time, people write a book, but they're not out there doing the business. They're not doing that thing that they're talking about. And these experts are really out there. They're superior at what they do, and they have the heart to give and to serve. And so they're here for you to create the best year possible. Right here we are in 2020, launching a new year, launching a new decade. What an amazing way to start, to be talking to people who are interested in helping you to build wealth and enjoy the journey and really experience the joy and the bliss that you deserve. So today, I want you to get to know some of the authors. We're all going to talk about this launch together so you can meet all of us together. And I just want to get started with Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, Monica. I'm so excited to be here sharing today, and I'm looking forward to reaching as many people as possible with this launch. So just thrilled to be here.
Yay. Thank you, Rebecca. So could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I'm the CEO of RHG Media Productions and founder owner of Your Purpose Driven Practice. My mission does help people reach more people with their message. I want to see each of you shine powerfully and beautifully in your lives. And part of the reason I leaned in to say yes to this powerful project was to talk about time management. Because I think sometimes we feel like that's a heavy subject. When we can shift that around a little bit, change our perspective, it can become magical. It can actually support us in living a life of bliss. And that's a lot of what my chapter talks about. So the official title, I'm reading it off to make sure I get it absolutely correct. It's How to Manage Your Time to Create Bliss in Your Life, because it can serve you powerfully to reach everything you want to reach in your life in 2020 and beyond.
Yay. Thank you so much for that, Rebecca. And yeah, your chapter really changed my time just on how I manage my own time. So I'm really excited to bring that out there. Next, I'd like to bring up Mark Willis. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Monica.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're excited about this book, and also what is your chapter name?
Well, thank you. I'm honored to be part of the project with incredible people like yourself. We were just talking, Rebecca, about time, and I would say, a lot of people have heard the phrase time is money, and on average, Americans spend about a third of their income on debt. So that's a third of your day if time is money. So we find in my chapter, we look at a strategy that not only helps you recapture that third of your day, but also helps you sleep well at night as well by becoming your own source of financing. So so glad to be a part of the project and can't wait to serve your incredible audience.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I can't wait for people to get to read this chapter too. It completely opened my eyes and gave me a completely different perspective on how to manage debt and how to manage our money. So I just love that. So thank you, Mark, for participating. And next, I'd like to invite Chris Prefontaine. Hey, Chris, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good. So nice to see you. So could you tell us a little bit about who you are, what your chapter title is, and why you're excited about this book and this launch?
Sure. My company's Smart Real Estate Coach. We're out of New England, actually Rhode Island, and I'm super psyched to be part of the project with you guys. Know some of the faces here, so I can't wait to be together helping so many people. Our chapter is Create Now Cash Flow, and Wealth, and we do that by buying and selling real estate without using banks, without pledging your credit, and without going to investors for money. So I'm super psyched to be part of the project for one reason. The whole two reasons. One is everyone here, you said earlier, is in the trenches. It's super important in my business and in everyone's business, frankly, if you're going to be any type of a mentor. And secondly, our mission is to empower individuals and families, and that's what we're doing here as a group, so it fits perfectly.
I love that you really run your business, and everybody here, this is true. So I'm speaking about everybody, really based on your values and your ethics, and that it's a family-run business. And the other thing that I really love about Chris, and the reason that I picked him rather than several of the other no money down people out there in the world, is that Chris doesn't necessarily focus on distressed sellers. He's talking most of the time to people that are really happy to sell the house to you, which is such a different perspective on how to deal with no money down strategies. So I think that chapter is going to be an amazing strategy chapter. And Chris, I'm really pleased to have you on the project. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Now I'd really like to invite Jackie. Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm doing
good.
awesome.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. So Jackie, tell us a little bit about who you are, what your chapter name is, and why you're so excited about this project.
Okay, my chapter name is Create Freedom of Time and Space, and I help families harness the power of continuous passive income through our turnkey real estate investing program. So they can make money while they sleep, create a real estate portfolio, and then retire when they want. And my ultimate goal is really to help parents illuminate to their true purpose, connect to their divine heart and wholeness, and then activate their highest soul frequency so they can create this meaningful relationship with their loved ones, right? And embody their highest divine soul essence. So I get to expose them to turnkey real estate investing, family leadership development, and then just accessing this power within themselves that a lot of people don't have because they're so busy running around stressed out.
Wow. That was so amazing. Just hearing you talk. I'm sure people can't wait to read your chapter. One of the things that I am so excited about with Jackie is she actually talks about bringing your children into your entire world, which means also your real estate business. Like, how many of us would have appreciated having a parent that mentored us in building wealth? Like, what would our lives be like if we had had that as young children? And so she talks about how to create kind of like what Chris talks about as far as a family business, but really integrating that into their mindset from a very young age. So it's exciting. It doesn't feel so heavy as money often does for so many of us. So Jackie, I'm really excited to bring your chapter to the world, and thank you so much for being a part of the project.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Crystal, how about you say hello?
Hello, Monica. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm so excited to have you. So, Crystal, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you wanted to be a part of the project and what your title is, your chapter title.
Absolutely. So, a little bit about myself is I am a full-time real estate investor. I own CGN Home Buyers, which is actually the initials of myself and my peeps. I built the business while I was working full-time as an occupational therapist, well, actually more than full-time, way more than full-time, and was a single mom. So I was able to use the business and create and allow our customers to help us create what now is an opportunity for them to get to home ownership, for people to move on that couldn't move on, and for me to be a full-time mom. In fact, I've even now shifted over to where my kids are homeschooling. So I was able to step away from a career that was taking everything from me, and now the business that I own and operate actually is what helps to support us and gives us everything that we have in terms of our life and our future. So big shift there. I also coach real estate investing. I consult for real estate investors. And so I am truly able to live a life that didn't look anything like that just a few years ago. My chapter is actually on the subject of subject 2, the mommy strategy. And the reason being that as a single mom and somebody that was trying to build a business and had so many other things going on, this was an initial strategy, one of the many we use, but one that really helped me to be able to launch. And so I'm excited to be part of this project because I want to empower others. That's my whole goal in life, is to empower others to be able to live their dreams, to be able to get to a place where they can do what it is that they want to do, to enjoy the journey, not to just exist. And existing is just simply useless. And so I love being a part. It is, and I've been there.
Many of us have.
To be a part of a project with so many powerful people who really care and are embracing and are really there to help others, I just feel so blessed to be able to participate and to be able to provide that scaffolding to other women that want to make their lives look like they need it to look, to actually have a vision and a future that's meaningful to them.
And to make it blissful.
And to make it blissful. So, yay, launch day.
Yay, 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 yay. What I really love with Crystal is she's actually done the thing. Did you guys catch this? That she has built a business where she was working way overtime to now she gets to homeschool her children. Like, what kind of business gives us the cash flow and the freedom to be able to do that? So her chapter is just so empowering and so, whether you're interested in the strategy or not, I think her strategy is amazing. But it's just going to give us so much insight into how to build that life, if that's what bliss looks like for you. Wow. We've actually got somebody in the book that can teach you how to do it. So that's amazing. Crystal, thank you so much for being a part of the project.
My pleasure. I'm so excited.
Yay! Okay, so Amanda, I'd love you to come on next.
Well, thank you as always. Hugs.
Hugs right back at you. So Amanda, tell us a little bit about yourself and what your chapter title is and what you are excited about for the launch.
Absolutely. I mean, and thank you. I'm blessed and humbled to be surrounded by so many just powerhouses, all of the like mindsets and the same passion. Amazing. So I'm Amanda Holbrook. My title is I'm the Vice President of Business Development for a specialized trust company, or a self-directed IRA custodian. And my title in the book is 5 pillars, try that again, of self-directed investing every woman should know. And I almost want to say every female should know. It warms my heart to hear everybody else talking about teaching these same principles to your children, because that's a big part of what we talk about in the chapter. To sum it up, it's everyone hears about self-direction. It's like, ugh, technical. Ugh. No, we don't get all technical. It's how to invest in what you know, and knowledge is power. So the more you know, the more you grow. So I love hearing all of the real estate and subject twos and rentals, all of these real estate strategies, the same things you can implement in what you know right inside your own retirement accounts. And, that's what self-direction is. And we talk a lot about that in the chapter, and then some.
Yeah. Amanda, I just love that you are really helping people to build for today and build for tomorrow. I think a lot of us forget that tomorrow is coming. Or when we think about it, we freak out, right? And Amanda does a really good job of making a topic that can be intimidating really approachable and implementable. So I am so excited about your chapter, Amanda, and thank you so much for joining in the project.
Oh, thank you. Again, grateful, attitude of gratitude, and just blessed to be here.
Yeah,
Always.
thank you, Amanda. Okay, and so Francois, we'd love to hear from you. How are you?
Thanks, Monica. So good to be here.
Yeah. So where are you right now, Francois?
I'm currently in Florida.
You are in Florida. We've got people from all over the country. Yay! So Francois, tell us a little bit about who you are, what your chapter title is called, and then also what you are excited about for this launch.
Well, first of all, I'm very excited to be among this great portfolio of experts. As you can notice, I'm born French. And I moved from Paris to the US in order 10 years ago to start investing into rental properties, residential ones. And doing so because the market in the US, especially 10 years ago, was much more exciting than when you can find in Europe, where there is no return on investment pretty much and where everything is extremely pricey. I started after doing successfully the investment for myself to help and facilitate the investment of many foreigners, not people that are actually not based in the US, and to do the exact same, which is to take benefit and invest in the US market for passive income through rental properties. So I've been doing that for 10 years now. I've been helping hundreds of families in about 15 countries around the world, because beyond just the real estate part, there's a lot of components that you have to bring into your plate in order to make it successful, like the insurance, like the property management, like the legal part, like the tax part with the CPA. So I brought that's my expertise, and I've been so lucky to be able to help so many people to really enjoy the fantastic advantages of investing in US real estate.
I love that, Francois. So one of the things that that is true about me, and I think a lot of you know this, is that I've traveled to like 60 countries. Like travel is my deepest passion, other than teaching people about bliss, of course. But and so I have a lot of friends around the world that ask all the time, Monica, could you help me invest in real estate in the United States? Because everybody around the world covets the market that we've got here. There is no place in the world that we are so well supported to invest in real estate. And so when I was introduced to Francois, I was like, oh my God, I was so excited because now I had a resource to hand to my people. And Francois comes, like everybody else in this book, with a high degree of integrity and a passion for helping other people and a knowledge, because he's actually doing the thing, right? He's actually an investor. And so he can help you from experience, he's not selling. He's not, do you understand? It's like he's actually out there in the trenches, as Chris says. So Francois, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. And for those of us who are not international investors, he talks about something in the chapter that nobody else talks about, which is insurance. And he also touches on property management. So it's a really valuable chapter, no matter which country you're from. So Francois, thank you so much for being a part of the project.
Thank you so much, Monica, and thank you to all of you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, and so now Emma, why don't you come on?
Hi, Monica. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Emma? So nice to see you.
I am so excited to be part of this with everyone's different strategies, and I've got my own very special one because I'm an architect, and everyone wonders, how do you fit into all this? But what I've been doing is wanting to have realtors and investors see the possibilities in their properties so that they can make more money. And the chapter of my book is Stress-Free Remodeling for Maximum Profit.
So tell us a little bit about what that means to make more money.
Well, the way I look
I mean, we all know what making more money is, but,
yes.
But perspective from an architect, like with regards to this investing.
Yeah, well, I know the best qualities that sell homes, which is light, great floor plans, and features. So I want to help investors and realtors, really see those possibilities and use them in their properties. So if they're selling or attracting people to rent their properties, they can do it for higher prices. So their properties really sing and really are the best on the market.
Yeah, and they really, when you walk into a property that you've paid attention to the aesthetic and some of those little details, someone walks in and it just feels like home. You can actually feel them,
right.
Kind of cozy into it. And especially as an investor, or, if you're doing lease options, if you're wanting to rent it out, if you're wanting to flip it, whatever you're wanting to do, if someone walks into that home and feels so yummy, it's so much easier to get that contract signed, right? Not that we're all going for the contract, but you know what I mean? Like, it's so much easier to get the exact right fit for you. And with blissful investing, so much of it is finding the right people for your homes and to do business with. So creating a space that feels like a yummy home can be such an advantage. And like Emma says, really increase your profit. So Emma, thank you so much for being a part of this project. I can't wait to share your chapter with everybody. Yay. Okay. Well, listeners, thank you so much for joining us today. We are so excited about this launch. Go ahead and take a look at the comments underneath this and you will find the link for the book. Go ahead and get yours today. The Kindle version is available today. And I know some of you are thinking, well, Monica, I don't have a Kindle. And that's okay, because Kindles you can read on the app on your laptop, on your desktop, on your iPad, on your phone, on your Samsung, wherever you have an electronic device, you can read a Kindle version. And get the book today, because you don't want to wait for this one. There's so much good advice. And because today is launch day, you can get the book for just $1 just for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and I will see you soon. Bye.